we should go to Vegas. 2018 motor transportation got me feeling over anxious like a home invasion.
The PNB Rock situation. Rest in peace to that young man. Took him too early. Should have been gone. But we're gonna address that. We're gonna address the checking in topic. Everybody wants to go on this checking in. Talk about when you come to LA, you better check in, this, that, and the other. And it just like raised a couple questions in my head that I just need some answers to. You know, like if I'm checking in, like what am I checking in to? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm checking in, what is that doing for me? Right? Like me checking in, I'm coming checking in. I'm for one checking into a stranger. Because honestly, I don't know who am I checking in to. Like, who is this person that I check into? Is it like a number that I'll call and be like, hey, I'm going to be in LA for yada, yada, yada amount of time, this, that, and the other. And if I do check in, what is that check-in providing me? Is it providing me transportation to and from everywhere I need to go? Is it providing me security? All this good stuff? And if it is providing me with armed security or something like that, is this somebody's actual security, or is just one of these little hood dudes you got riding around with a gun with him in the car, and if we get pulled over, then we both in some shit because now it's another celebrity caught with a gun in the car, all because I quote unquote checked in. You know, this check-in stuff don't have no LLC behind it. Like, I'm not insured, so I am with you, I check in. I'm not getting no assurances that if I do get killed, my family's getting insurance, no stuff like that, because it sounds like all it is like an extortion plot. You're trying to get some money up out of me, right? And if I'm paying you for something, then I'm paying for a service, and I should be able to be reimbursed if that service don't pan out to what it should be. This is going around too much, you know, and it's all you LA dudes saying, oh yeah, check in, check in, check in, after PNB Rock got killed. But I'm looking at them like, bruh, like, you tell them off of our town to check in when they come. But you got dudes who live here from LA who go through the same thing PNB Rock went through. So y'all sitting there giving this false little pretense, oh, you check in, you gonna be good, to say another. That's just a way for y'all to get money out of motherfuckers, or to make LA sound like something, this, that, and the other. Like, for one, I don't like the narrative that y'all giving off to LA. Like, LA supposed to be a fun, happy place, come have fun, turn up this and the other. I don't like the stigma on my city. Oh yeah, you better be careful in LA, which would say the other, yeah, because yeah, they about that action, they about this. Like, come on now, like, y'all endorsing that gang culture so heavy, like y'all can't see past it. You got this young man, 30 years old, 2 kids, or I think it's 2 kids he have, but they don't have no daddy now. All because you want a chain, you want his jewelry, and you got older heads pumping that mentality into y'all, make y'all think it's cool. Oh yeah, y'all represent LA, can't nobody come through here, they lacking, this, that, and the other. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard, bruh. Like, it's stupid. I don't understand why you pump that into it. And then the same guys, they be out here. All right, I'm gonna let you in right now, Chris. Let me get to this last point real quick. It be these dudes, they be 40, 50 years old, and they the ones yelling that check in, check in, check in shit. But you look back at it like, y'all the old heads. You feel me? Y'all ain't the ones out here riding on motherfuckers, knocking motherfuckers off. These same motherfuckers you saying check in, and because the young cat's gonna get you, those same motherfuckers you scared of. You know what I'm saying? Like, you scared of them same little dudes you talking about. You gotta check in too, or what? Because checking in with you ain't gonna get me no nothing. Them little young dudes don't respect no OGs no more. You know what I'm saying? So they out here doing what they want, running reckless and all that good stuff. And it's not just in LA. Like, LA is a spot where a lot of motherfuckers come through celebrity-wise, and Atlanta. And that's why that's 2 of the main places where motherfuckers get got at. They get got in these 2 cities because, like I said, it's a lot of young, hungry motherfuckers, and we drive a lot of traffic. Yeah, I hear you, man. Go ahead.
I wanted to say 2 things, or maybe 3 things. What you said, yeah, the check-in from the inside looking out and the outside looking in, the extortion is exactly, I mean, that checking in is exactly what the extortion racket, right? It go that way. You pay somebody, right, mainly somebody in the neighborhood, a predominant figure in the neighborhood that you identify with or you feel you're comfortable with. So it goes like that. Then a couple of they guys will ride around with you or provide a security service. So what, like, you know, I'm from Mufti, say you from, you know, just pick any gang or whatever. You know, I don't want to show my favoritism.
Right.
So then you ride around with these guys, right? But then those guys, right, is also giving information on you.
Right.
Right. So, but rappers, also in my view, and seeing it on both sides, rappers is the only artists. You call yourself an artist, right? A painter is an artist, the actor is an artist. But you motherfuckers call yourself artists. Y'all the only one trying to live y'all art form, right?
Right.
You the only ones riding around with guns and shit. You see fucking Denzel Washington play fucking Equalizer. You don't see this motherfucker running around with guns and shit and trying to do some Equalizer shit. You know what I'm saying? After cut, rap, it's over with. You know what I'm saying? After you leave the studio, then you enjoy your money and go do something. If you got all that money, what the fuck you doing at Roscoe's?
See, but look. And the response to that is, like, these rappers, when they rap, they put on these videos, all this nice flashy shit and all that good stuff, but most of these rappers are broke. You know what I'm saying? They putting on this front like they got this, that, and the other. Like, they'll get a chain as an advance or $250,000 as an advance. So they give them a little card and a chain. And they run around like they really got it when they don't have it like that. Most time when they go places, they getting comped everything. That's why they in the club with bottles, because they getting comped that shit. Because they know if their name's in the club, they're going to draw more money to that club for that club owner. Right?
But you got to buy the jewelry and stuff to act like you gotta fake it, you know, like a rapper, like say, oh, I rap about, oh, I got this money, I got these bitches, I'm selling this drug, woo, 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 woo. And then I see you tomorrow, and you ain't got none of that jewelry and the rest of that stuff you got on. I feel like rappers should pick a better topic to rap about, and you'll still make the same amount of money.
Right.
If you're good at your craft. You know, like Kendrick Lamar can go damn near anywhere because he don't talk about certain shit.
And he not, but he don't go nowhere shining either. He's smart. He go regular as hell.
Right. So you can pattern your game one way, right? Like your dad or your grandpa or some OG or your mama tell you, you know what I'm saying? You can do that, right? And then you can see the end result, right? But you can do this and you can see that. So you pick your own poison, you move your own path, and that'd be. I don't even go to that damn Roscoe's.
Right.
Right? You know, if you go to that Roscoe's, you pick something to go. And you wait. Like, you know what I mean? It'll be damn near warm. You get your shit and go. But, I mean, you are from out of town, and you're trying to hang out in the wrong part of town. If you want to avoid checking in, get you some LAPD security.
Right?
Pay you 2 or 3 cops.
And my thing is, too, like, I'll be having a lot of different folks that I know be coming back into LA, like, from other states and shit, you know, and they go, I want to go see the hood, whoop de whoop. So I think I go take my see little hoods and shit like that, and they be like, damn, your hood look clean as hell. Like, you can't tell this is a hood, whoop de whoop. I'm like, yeah, it don't look like a hood, but shit goes down over here. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's why a lot of out of towners get got, because they be looking at these places that they go to, like, damn, look clean over here, thinking it's a good spot, this, that, and the other, when shit be fucked up. But over there at Roscoe's he went to in particularly, you go over there, you can tell that shit is ran down over. That's the spot where you see and you know that's not where you want to be at. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, but then that go to our point. I mean, your other point about LA don't seem, you know, LA ain't that bad in your city. We grew up in it. We birthed in this. This is our culture, right? You know, as we grew up, you know, I can admit that I done got banged on and jumped. And all kind of weird shit growing up. You know what I mean? Walking down the road. But you kind of, we looked at it as like growing up in LA.
Right.
You know what I mean? Another motherfucker from coming out of LA that hear about it, don't understand it, and just don't, and when it's fascinated. Like, you know, like it's like we have to.
Like glamorous, right? Like glamorizing.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, this ain't what, you know, we know where to step. Oh, it's shit right there. We're not going to step in that shit. We're not going to go 3 blocks over and 2 ones down because it get dark and treacherous over there. Mm-hmm. That's where the gremlins hang out over there. We already know that. You know what I'm saying? People is fascinated, like, oh, I want to see some gang members. Like, that shit is a zoo. Well, then, if you know, you the crocodile hunter, nigga, you eventually one day something gonna get your ass. Nigga, you want to go out there, you want to prove that you Billy Badass. instead of just being a rich rapper or doing your life, you know, shit, if I was a rapper, shit, you couldn't pay me to go to the hood.
Lucky we should go to Vegas. 2018 motor transportation. Got me feeling over anxious like a home invasion.